like horrible. I was always worried. I was never content. So, where was I going with that? I think that's it. Is it? Yeah. Anyway. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name's Emma. So today I'm going to be doing a Q&A. I feel like this isn't a very interesting video, and I was quite worried that people would enjoy this, because I guess who is really that interested in questions about me or getting to know me? But I guess so. I'm not sure about this lip colour. I really don't like it, and I feel like when I'm editing this video I'm going to think, what was I thinking? But yeah, anyway, I've got them written down on a notepad the old classic way, so I'm just going to jump straight into it. I don't know what that intro was. I'm so bad at intros, I'm not used to it yet. First question is, where are you from? So I'm actually from Boreham Wood in Hertfordshire. I was born there, raised there, and then saying that, I was sort of raised in Cambridgeshire as well. So I lived in Boreham Wood until I was like 8 years old, 7 years old, something like that. And then I moved over to Cambridgeshire, and I moved to this really small village. So I was not going to say where that is, even though I don't live there anymore. Moved to a very small village there, didn't enjoy it at all. Just wasn't my sort of vibe of a place. I love cities, and it was a little tiny village. So when I was 17, I decided to move to Bradford and go to college there, and I was lucky enough to get a job there, and I stayed there for 4.5 years. But now I am back in Hertfordshire. I was in Cambridge at first, that's why a few of my friends are confused. I was in Cambridgeshire, and now I've come to Hertfordshire, or they call it London. It's definitely not London. It's definitely not London. It's Hertfordshire. So yeah, I'm actually from Hertfordshire, and I've done a full circle, and I'm back in Hertfordshire. Please ignore my pillows in the background. I've stripped my bed to wash it. Probably should have waited to put it back on, but it's fine. The question is north versus south, and what I think is meant by this is, do I prefer the north or the south? And this is going to sound very biased. I'm going to say the south, just to put it out there. So if you're from the north, or you're northern, or you're whatever, please do not come at me. It is just my opinion, and it probably is biased because I am from the south. I've lived a good amount of time in the north to be able to tell if I like it or not. And you know what? I stayed there for a very long time. I did enjoy it, don't get me wrong. It's just not home to me. Home to me is the south. It's where I've been born and raised. The main reason why I say the south, because all my family are here. But then again, it's like, the north is very good because it's very cheap up there. So if you want to move out, I moved out when I was 19. I got my own place, and I was only 19. I don't think you could do that in London. I know some people have, and it's amazing they can do that, but it's so much harder because it's so much more expensive in the south. Just in general, everything is more expensive. It's like transport and taxis and food even, like everything is so much more expensive in the south. But then again, you do get a bigger wage. I don't think the wage in London actually covers the price in London. I'm not the only one. Everyone thinks that it's so expensive. And Hertfordshire is on the outskirts of London, in case you don't know, and it's also very expensive here. So I'm quite happy I lived in the north, because it meant I could afford to move out and truly experience what it was like to live by myself. However, I did meet some interesting characters. I met some really nice people, but I also met some very horrible people by being there. So from the people I met and things like that, I think I have got a biased opinion of why I don't like the north. But I'm just gonna say south. I'm just babbling now. I don't want to offend anybody. I'm not gonna like get into like why I don't like it and what happened and stuff like that, because I don't want to offend anybody. Okay, so the next question is, when you start an OnlyFans? I know I said I only want to include appropriate questions in this video. However, I get asked this question on daily. I don't know why. I don't know why. I guess people might be just trying to chance it. I don't know why. I get asked this question all the time, and I'm just going to put it out there. I'm never ever going to get an OnlyFans account. I'm never going to make one, create one, be on one, whatever. It's just not me. I have full respect for people that do it. I think it's amazing that people have the confidence to do it. They're ballsy, they could just be themselves and go out there and do it, and if you can get that coin, sis, then you do that. But it's just something I personally couldn't do. I am no means conservative, things like that. However, I am to an extent, because I wouldn't wear like certain clothes that are too revealing, and like I know like some girls are really confident and can post like bathing suit or like bikini pictures. I can't do that. Well, my parents would literally disown me. I don't know how people get away with these. Like, they put it on their Facebook messages or their Facebook story. They've got like a mum and dad on Facebook. I'm like, oh my god, if that was me, I would literally be dead. Like, my parents would literally kill me, honestly. So no, I'm never ever going to get an OnlyFans account. And if you want to send me a creepy DM asking for some private pictures, don't, because you'll get blocked. Like, Don't even go there. I get so many weird messages, honestly, and no, it's not just me, it's just the internet. Okay, so the next question is, what is your ethnicity? I'm speaking so fast, honestly. And I get asked this question a lot, and I'm not too sure why. If I start a new job, or I become friends with somebody, or I meet someone, that's the first question that always asked, which is fine. The only reason it annoys me is just because I get asked it so much. So whoever asked this question, I'm not mad at you. I'm so sick of answering this question, so I'm going to put it out there. And if you send me a DM asking, then that's it, I'm not telling you no more. So I'm actually quarter Italian, quarter Irish, and half English. So that's that really. I'm actually Sicilian, I probably should say Sicilian. But yeah, I'm part Sicilian. That's why I've got quite olive skin. I think a lot of people get mistaken because of my eyes. They always think that I'm from overseas because of my eyes. But actually, I've got my mum's eyes. Me, my twin, and mum all have the same eyes, and she's actually fully English to my knowledge. So yeah, I hope that clears it up. Next time someone asks me that question, I'm like, just go watch my Q&A. Like, stop. So how tall are you to the exact millimetre? Ah, very precise. So I don't know how tall I am. I think I am 5'6". I say think because my friend is 5'6" and I'm the same height as her, roughly. So I think I'm 5'6". I might be 5'5". I'm not too sure. I'm not really tall, but I'm not really sure. I'm sort of in the middle. I would love to be taller, but you know, some things we just can't change, which is fine. I think I'm 5'6". I can't give you the exact measurement because I have literally no idea. I'm the only person that don't know my height. Like, people find it very weird that I don't know my height, but I don't know my weight either. And the only reason I don't know my weight is because I used to weigh myself every single week and my weight fluctuates so much. It was pointless getting down about it because some days I might be lighter, some weeks I might be heavier. There's no point me worrying and stressing about it anymore. That's what I've come to the realization of. So if you're one of them people that do really worry about what it says in the scales and things like that, it's sort of going off on a tangent now. I was never content, so now I've stopped weighing myself, and it's honestly the best thing I could have done. If you are sort of obsessed with the scales and you always want to weigh yourself and see where you're at, I would say just stop. Like, don't do it no more. I think if you're going to gym or you're working out or you're active, like you're going on walks or you have an active job and you're eating well, healthy, it doesn't have to be necessarily healthy, but you're eating good food and a good proportion. That's what it's more about, is the portion size of food, and I've just gone off on one. But yeah, I would say don't weigh yourself, because unless you are literally trying to make gains at the gym, where you think, right, how many calories, you're trying to work out your calories, things like that, which can be quite a dangerous game, I would say just don't weigh yourself, because there's no point stressing over something. Me personally, I think it's just changeable times. There's no point me stressing over it. Next question is, will you let me take you on a date? I don't know, ask my man. No, I'm joking, I don't have a man, I don't. Or do I? But yeah, I don't know. COVID. Okay, so I've got a few questions about YouTube, so I'm just gonna like put them all together, which was like, why did I start YouTube? What made me want to start? Where do I see it going? Where do I want it to go? And like, how would someone else start? So I'm just gonna clump it all into one. I wanted to start YouTube for the longest time. I studied media and film. Believe it or not, my editing skills are horrendous. But I studied media and film at college and I loved it. Not so much film, but I loved media and photography. So it's always been like sort of a passion of mine. I'm very creative, so I've wanted to do YouTube for the longest time, like ever since I was like a kid, like honestly. And I remember back in the day I used to make videos, and people at school found out and they literally like ripped me for it, so I stopped, and I'm really mad at myself because I thought if I'd carried on, where would I be now? And it might have just been a hobby, or I might have gone somewhere, I don't know. And loads of people, so I'm going to the next question, is like, how do you do that? Like, how do you film a video and upload it? And to be honestly truthful, it is difficult, and I'm not gonna lie to you, every video I film and edit and upload, I'm always worried that people aren't gonna like it, or people are going to judge me or not like me. I don't know. It is a hard one. It's quite a hard mental barrier to get over. But once you've got over that worry and you upload your first video, the support is actually unreal. I know a lot of people say to me like, oh, I want to start YouTube, but I'm worried about my work colleagues finding out, or I don't want my friends to see it. People are bound to find out about you doing YouTube. So you don't want people to know you're going to do YouTube. Like, I don't really know how you could avoid that. I guess you could maybe do a gaming channel where you're not showing your face, or tips and tricks where you're not showing your face. That's the only thing I could think you could do where people can't identify you. But even then, like, to promote your channel, you're still going to need to use your Instagram and Facebook and things like that. So I would say don't care what people think, because for the longest time I really cared what people thought, and it took me ages to start YouTube. Even at the start of 2020 I wanted to do it and I couldn't bring myself to do it, and all I can say is just do it. I know it's so much easier said than done, but find your niche. Find out something that you enjoy. It has to be something you enjoy. Don't go for the most trending thing ever, because to be honest truthful, I'm still getting a feel for my channel. So the camera angle might have moved. My hair is literally driving me insane. I'm just gonna tuck my fringe away because it's doing my hair. Like my fringe, I'm always touching it. It looks horrendous like that. My haircut, and it's really pissed me off. But anyway, as I was saying, if you want to upload a video, you should just do it. Because the support I received, oh my lord! Because the support I received, right? Because the support I have received has been amazing. Okay. Because the support I have received has been amazing. I've got so many kind comments, so many nice messages. So grateful for every single one of you. It's a really nice message about YouTube, and I'm so grateful that you are enjoying the videos. That's one thing I'm always scared of, is that people aren't going to enjoy them. I think everyone's in the same boat when you first start off on YouTube. Even YouTubers that have been doing YouTube such a long time probably have that worry. So everyone's in the same boat as you. You've got to start somewhere. That's how I see it. You've got to start somewhere, and you might as well try it, and then maybe not pursue it, then never try it to begin with. Going into like what I want YouTube to become, or what I want to do with YouTube, basically at the moment it's a hobby. Like I said, because I used to do media, I really do enjoy filming, editing. You'd never believe I studied media with the state of my editing. I don't have a MacBook, so it's a bit shit really. At the moment it's just a hobby. If I could do it full time, obviously I would. That is the dream. I feel like a lot of people want to live that dream. There's a lot of competition out there, but at the moment I'm happy with it just being a hobby. If it become more, I would love that. Okay, so next question is, are you single? And the answer to this is yes, I am. So I think some people got confused because in my first video I say my boyfriend. Just a heads up, that video was uploaded late and we've broken up. It was like a mutual decision. It was all civil, it was all fine, all good, like I'm past it, whatever. But yeah, I am single, just to put it out there. Okay, last question is, how many Maltesers can you fit in your mouth? Okay, so I was tempted to go to the shop and get some Maltesers and try this, I'm not gonna lie. But then I thought I couldn't bring myself to do it because I just think I'd be so cringe. I'd cringe so much at myself. It wouldn't be appetizing, it'd be so unattractive. However, I am all down for actually doing that. Come to think of it, I think that would be hilarious. Not for a full video, obviously, but for a TikTok or an Instagram like real post thing. If I can get this video to 50 likes, I will see how many Maltesers I can fit in my mouth. And I won't cheat and be like, 4, oh my god, I'll literally try put as many Maltesers in my mouth and I'll film it for you guys. So if you can get this video to 50 likes, then I will do that. But that is the last question, and I really do hope you enjoyed this video. If you do have any more questions, or I've missed your questions out, I'm so sorry. I was getting messages right until I started filming this. I think I even got some messages while filming this. So I've missed out some questions. If you do want a part 2, just comment down below, ask questions, message me on Instagram with some questions, and I'll save them for next video. So I probably will do a part 2 on this, just depends how you guys react to this one. But yeah, anyway. What am I saying? I'm just waffling. I really do hope you enjoyed the video. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching and your continued support. Please do like, once again, because 1, it helps me out, I'm honest with you, and 2, because then you can see the Malteser challenge. But yeah, also, if you could subscribe and turn on the bell, that would be perfect. My views are a lot higher than my subscribers, so if you could subscribe, that would be perfect. You don't have to, no one's forcing you to, but if you do want to see more content from me, and a part 2 to this, that's 4. A part 2 to this, and please do subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Anyway, bye!